again, Lara.
I need Thor's belt to get his hammer, and I need the hammer to kill a god.
Greetings and welcome to Tomb Raider Underworld. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. This is actually going to be... why do so many of my Let's Plays open up with the words, this is going to be a test to make sure everything is actually recording okay? Oh, listen to that music. Isn't it just absolutely wonderful? Oh, how dare you, game? I was enjoying the music. I do love the Underworld theme. It's undoubtedly my favourite. I like a tune that has a repeating melody that builds and builds and builds and builds over the course of a couple of minutes. It's very satisfying once you just enjoy that build. Can I just say that I hope Lara doesn't actually leave her pistols hanging, sitting out like this, because number one, it's illegal to own handguns in Britain, and number two, I'm fairly certain if you do own like a shotgun or a rifle or something, you are required to, store it responsibly. This was really sweet. I remember seeing this for the first time back in, when did this game come out? 2008? Oh man, this was just really super cool to just see this explosion in reverse. And you can't beat a bit of Mozart, can you? That being said, and I probably will get into it more or point it out a bit more as we get into the game, but I really do think that they they kind of muted what could have been a really dramatic and quite devastating thing in the game, which is the destruction of Croft Manor, by putting it into this trailer, by opening up the game with it. You know, I feel like it would have been more impactful if it came without us knowing about it. I am actually really impressed with myself, because this is one of, like, I remember watching this for the first time and just immediately thinking, that's not Lara. And it's partly the way she's dressed. I can't imagine Lara ever being dressed quite so, I mean, I hate to use the word sluttily, but you know, that's what comes to mind. But also the walk. The doppelganger's got a wee bit of a swagger, because, and you know, in Tomb Raider / Tomb Raider Anniversary, the idea is that the doppelganger's duplicating Lara's movements, but she's developed a wee bit of a swagger by this point, and something just instinctively said that is not Lara. Anyway, we did have a resume game there, because I have played a huge chunk of the Mediterranean Sea. I've spent all afternoon arguing with the settings to try and get the game to play properly. So we will go start game, and hopefully it will work. Yes. Right, well, that's difficulty settings. You can customize stuff, more specifically. But we'll just go Tomb Raider because it's default settings. Yeah, I mean, that was actually... I will say that was actually incredible to be sitting on the main menu looking at Croft Manor and then just suddenly boom. I mean, open up with a bang. They certainly managed that. Wow. When you're digging around in the family vault and then somebody blows up your mansion. But I have actually been reading the memoirs of a firefighter, and she talks about, like being in a fire and the smoke being so thick you literally can't see anything. You have to search for people with just by touching stuff. Oh, we have to pull this open. Just by touching, and like sort of making mental maps of rooms just by the power of touch, because you literally can't see anything. And also because heat rises, the higher up you go in a building, the more insufferable and unbearable the heat gets. So sometimes, like, firefighters are literally we have to go up. Sometimes firefighters are literally crawling along the ground trying to get to people, just because the heat is just, like, even with all of their survival equipment, the heat is just so unbearable. Come back. Oh yes, we have to push this along. I don't know what. Wait a minute. Was that? Of course, this is the game where Lara Croft kicks vases or vases, whichever pronunciation you prefer. Well, that's quite a nice touch. I don't think I've noticed before. You can see the heat affecting the wood on the walls. You can see it sort of blistering. Let me jump in. Yeah. Okay. I feel like that would have hurt if that big thick door had actually whacked into her like that. Oh dear, oh Lara, oh, whoops. Oh, but that does draw to my attention something I really don't like in this game. I don't like the health bar, because it's like a sort of outline of Lara, and it like sort of changes colour, and I really don't like. I don't like colours in life bars. I would really rather, because that Tomb Raider 2 and 3 did that. I don't think that, no, not in the PC version, but on the PlayStation version, it goes from green to red, and it just I don't like it. Just keep it one colour.
It's Lara, no.
Yeah, great. Thanks for that, Zip. Oh, but I really like this. I like the way it just like Eidos Interactive, Crystal Dynamics, and then Tomb Raider Underworld. Do you know, I'm a sucker for a minimalistic approach. I like that. I like that it's not over the top and in your face. It's just simple, small text on a white background. Do you think that's a yacht she nicked from Natla? I'm not sure how I feel about yachts. They always seem to be one of those things that rich people have just because they can.
Hey, Lara. Find it yet?
Patience, Zip. I warned you that conveniently undiscovered islands would be scarce in the Mediterranean.
Are you sure this Ellington chap knows what he's talking about?
If he says father was convinced the path to Avalon was here, I have no reason to doubt it.
Fair enough. But it's... well, we've been talking...
You've been talking, man.
Yeah, it's just... Alright, maybe Avalon is real, but just because some bad woman tells you your mother didn't die after all. I mean, look, I don't want to seem heartless, but this idea of your mum living in some Celtic underworld, it's a little bit...
Oh, I like the fact that Alistair is not like sort of just nicely fitting into the frame. Sometimes we're just seeing his lower face, because you know that's what always happens when you're Skyping somebody.
I'll ring you later.
You notice Lara Croft. Have you ever noticed that Lara has real issues zipping up wetsuits? Like, seriously, she just... I've noticed that she just stand in this very sort of uniform, kind of like sort of there, and then you just shift her a wee bit and she stands in what's probably a more natural position. But yeah, she's real issues zipping up wetsuits. I don't know how I feel about this particular wetsuit though, the way it's, there's nothing on the legs at all. There's not a terrible amount on the buttocks either. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of women that wear wetsuits like this, especially in somewhere like the Mediterranean Sea, which I assume the sea's warm, or relatively warm. Although it must, like, the further you get down and then into the caves, oh, we can't actually go up there. See, I feel like if this was a modern game, we'd actually have stuff to explore. That's a nice TV, though. Actually, it looks a bit... Oh, sorry, lad, I didn't mean to look at your boobies. It does look quite square, though. It doesn't look like kind of like the widescreen TVs you'd expect to get. Actually, yeah, it probably is a bit small by modern standards, but when the game came out in about 2008, it probably was quite impressive. Oh, and notice that the boat is not solid still. It is moving. Or maybe it's the camera that's moving to create the illusion, but either way, that's a nice effect. Right, well, we better, we can't go upstairs, can we? Oh, can we? We cannot. Right, oh well then. Tally ho! I pulled off the swan dive. Right, I think it's yes. Right, so... Oh yes, of course, I mean, we should point out that we are, what, 5, 6, 7, 8... This is the 9th game? And finally Lara has discovered what underwater breathing apparatus is, so, you know, huzzah. Oh, but we have the harpoon gun makes an unwelcome return. Although, it's not too bad in this game, actually. Right, where is a shark? There is a shark. Let's just shoot a shark. Oh. There we go. It does. There we go. Right, where's... Oh, wow. They do need to be relatively close, but if they are close, it's quite effective. Ah, yes, yes, yes. So... Right, there's one of the thingamajiggers down there, but we need to go get the other one. Which I believe is in there. And as is the case with my Let's Plays, I'm not going to bother with the secrets. I can't resist kicking a vase when I see it. So I will collect some of them, but I'm not going out of my way. I've 100%ed this game on several occasions, and it's always ended with a guide from Stella and, you know, like going through it over and over and over again and getting really stressed out because there's one on like the Mexico, is it South Mexico level that I just can't fit in. Oh, my memory of the platinum unlocking on the PlayStation 3 version is just a sense of, oh, thank God for that. I do really like this, both in this and the, oh, I can't remember if it's the Arctic or Antarctica. But the whole being able to just swim around, it does allow for some of these puzzles to have a scale to them that perhaps they don't usually when it's just Lara on her feet. Because you're able to, you know, move up and down it with ease. Right, so we need to get the, we need to get the circly ones, all in the middle. Ah, right, so move that up. And then again. And then we can move this one along. There we go. Simple, but still pretty cool to watch because of the scale it's on. And of course we've still got this issue in this era of gaming where the main character is just kind of like floating around watching. When I did this earlier, she was actually facing away from this door contraption thing. So, you know, it just kind of seems silly. It's like, Lara, turn around and look at the thing that is moving. I don't remember actually. Does something bad happen if you actually touch these guys? Oh, yes. Something bad does happen. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've got a light, don't we? Yes. I'll try and remember the light this time. I was naffing about in the dark in Legend. Kept forgetting about it. Ah, yes. There's our buddy there. Yeah, I mean, when she gets into a place like this must be absolutely freezing. I did find this all a bit... Oh, there's some vases we can kick with our bare feet. I think we have to assume at this point that Lara Croft has hobbit feet. Because... Oh, actually, hang on a minute. I'm curious about something. Where is... No, it's the other button, isn't it? Because I did pick up some secrets. Area info, treasures 9 of 26, because I've already picked some up. Right, okay. So even when you hit new game, the things like secrets do carry over. Wait a minute, I'm backtracking. Oh no, was that literally all that was in here? Oh wait a minute, I'm not backtracking. Oh, is that a way to get up there? I literally just played this an hour ago. Lara, get up there, thank you. Oh, pfft. Okay. Ah. Oh, what's that? Oh. What was the... Oh, Medipack. What was it though? It looked like a jug or something? Ah. No. Oh, up here. I mean, it's very cavey. It's not as bad as I complained so many times in Anniversary about everything just looking brown and cave-like. But certainly I do much prefer this game once it goes into the outdoor environments. Oh yes, you can. This is the one where you can stand up on the thingamajiggers. They're just dropping down. Ah, yes. Oh, right, okay, right. So we pull this one down because there's touch thingies that are going to open the door. So we need weights on both of them. There we go. I like this actually. See the way she moves when she's lifting these. You know, you really do get a proper feeling that there's some weight to them. Of course, she can throw them, despite the fact they're clearly very heavy. She can throw them. There was there it is. Kind of overshot it though. Yeah, but stuff like this was really cool actually back then, because you know, like the idea of, like they sort of played around with it in Anniversary and Legend, but you know, the idea of using weights and that kind of stuff. Not just a case of flipping switches as was so often the case in the earlier games, you know, just because of the limitations of the time.
Incredible. The carvings are clearly similar to early Germanic design, but this is far older than the 5th century, yet, strangely enough, more sophisticated. Proto-Norse runes. Let's see. World of Mist. That would be Niflheim, the realm of the dead. Not Avalon exactly, but the Norse equivalent.
See, one of the things I do really like about this game is it does all the Norse stuff. I noticed when I was playing Final Fantasy VII that there was like Midgard and like other references to Norse mythology in there, and so that kind of I did go through a wee phase of just binging on information, you know, like learning about all the different worlds and the gods and all that kind of stuff. So I always have this feeling that Norse stuff is just really super cool. Oh, maybe I should take that med pack. Yeah, that green, and then what's the yellow one? Oh, I don't know. Oh yes, and check it out. Sprint button's back. Oh, how I missed you. Oh. Oh, bugger. Can I just jump? No, I cannot. Okay. Okay then. Oh yeah, she does this wall rebound thing because that was kind of in vogue at the time. Oh yes, I see. Oh no, wait, that's not gonna work. Oh, I can't remember where I'm going. came down from there, didn't I? Am I not going across? How do I... It must be, because I remember doing this earlier and just dropping down and then climb... Oh, haha, yes. Should put the light on. Am I just up here? Yes, there we go. And up we go. Ah, and despite the fact nobody's been here in a very long time, there is something lit. Oh yes, there's a lot of things lit in here actually. But it's kind of blue actually. It's weird. Ah yes, now we're going to kill a poor innocent creature that was just hanging out and then Lara Croft came along to ruin its day. I mean, you can't blame it for being pissed.
Oh, that's lovely.
Look, dude, if you're going to sit under a big spiky thing, what do you expect?
I hope it's as blind as it looks.
To use the field camera? I feel like the field camera... Oh, right. Well, I mean, I suppose it basically works as a... binoculars. Right, so we need to undo the thingy-majiggers to let the thingy-majigger fall down and kill it. I mean, seriously, this is just like... I mean, Lara's an intruder in its home, basically. Oh, I do like the sound of its growling, though. Oh, you're hearing the slippery sliminess of its tentacles. Oh, and when we jump onto that thing, we're going to get a slow motion thingamajigger because, you know, it was still kind of in vogue to do the... I do think games do execute the slow motion thing a lot better now because usually it's done when you're aiming. And you can like maybe sort of click a button to sort of have a limited slow motion thingy to just let you aim a bit better. But this kind of stuff. Right, run and grab the pole. Cool, and we are standing on a pole. That's pretty... I did kind of miss that ability in Legend and Anniversary. Because it is just a nifty little thing. Where am I? Oh yes, in there. Its tentacles are in the way. Oh, Lara, just drop down. Oh. That just genuinely upset me because we're hurting him and he's not. To the best of my knowledge, you can't ever do anything that causes this creature to kill you. Where am I? Oh, oh yes. Oh, that. Oh, God, that must hurt. I think Lara. She must have steel souls. Oh, Lara, just climb up on the thing. Don't try to rebound off of everything. Oh, I did this on my first attempt earlier. This is really annoying. Oh, Lara, just climb up on it. There we go. There we go. Right. Oh yes, and this thing of just reaching over instead of jumping over, you know, it's like a sort of added level of subtlety to Lara's movements, which is actually really nice. Alright, let's flip this switch. Or we could kick it. Oh. I do like these statues. But you know, they never actually had horns in their helmets. Well, actually, I think with the Vikings, that's one of those things. It's just like, you know, when people try to tell you facts that everybody knows, you know, they never had horns in their helmets. Oh, there's an alarm going off. The other one is, it's actually called the Union flag. It's only called a Union Jack when it's on a ship. Right, pull that out, and then I think we can just flip the switch with this one. Yeah. I mean, seriously though, she killed T-Rexes and all the old ones. Now she's killing a Kraken. I don't suppose it's ever occurring to her to actually keep these creatures alive so that, you know, like, scientists can study them or something. What on earth do you think that spiky thing was for anyway? Seems like it's inviting disaster. I just remembered actually, I think is it that there? There's something up somewhere round about here where the relic is, or whatever they call the secrets in this. Ah, she's already turned around. I just want you to know, Kraken, that I am really sorry. I don't want to do this, but I need to progress through the level. Oh. Oh, there's one rammed right in its eye. I can't be the only person that feels sorry for the Kraken. I can't. It was not doing anything. Oh! I just remembered there's an yeah, you can wall rebound there. I don't know if I like Lara do. Well, I mean, I suppose it's the whole kind of maybe they were going for the more what's it called? What's it called? There's that kind of sort of urban. Oh, I can't mind what it's called, but I think maybe they were going for more of that. A parkour, is that not what it's called? But it just feels a little bit more Prince of Persia rather than necessarily Tomb Raider-y. Oh, yes. You know, this is something games have never really... I mean, I get the idea parts of the wall are meant to be broken away, but there's always that thing of, in games, oh, here's the bit of the wall that you can interact with, and they never quite seem to get it. Wow. And oh yes, we have to jump over, don't we? Except in cases of things where it's something like I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game in quite some time. Although I do quite fancy Odyssey. It sounds pretty cool. You know, but that's like sort of urban environments, and you can climb up on windowsills and all that. So it's easier than an environment like this to just say everything's climbable. But you know, being in environments like this and saying, well, this part of the wall's climbable and this isn't, they still haven't quite pulled it off. From a visual point of view, obviously, not from a gameplay point of view. Right, so is this the first time since Chronicles that we've actually been balancing on a beam? I'm having a feeling now that I might have done it in Angel of Darkness, but I can't quite remember. Lara, stop lurching off to your left. Oh, well, that might be me the way I'm pushing it.
Thor, the Norse god of thunder. Whatever are you doing down here in Niflheim? According to the Eddas, Thor needed special iron gauntlets to wield his mighty hammer Mjolnir. Could it be?
Right, okay, up here. She must do her back in, lifting all this kind of stuff. Alright. Probably could have been a bit more forward. Alright, just step over, turn around, thank you. There we go. Oh, Lara, let go of it, thank you. Yeah, this is gonna happen a lot, I think. Well, maybe not once I get used to the controls again, but yeah, there's a lot of swinging and kicking and... Oh! Pop that down. You can do a running thingy, can't you? How do I... Yeah, you can do a... Yes! Yes, so we can do... Yeah, we can do running kicks of tigers and stuff. There we go, let's get our gauntlet thingy. I like the design of the Norse stuff that she finds in this, because it's sort of both ancient and futuristic at the same time. It's got that weird mishmash of the two. Ah dear.
Put your hands on your head. Turn around. Slowly.
Oh, he's Irish.
I don't suppose you'd be open to bribery, would you?
Oh dear, they've taken Lara's toy from her and hit her in the head. She's pissed. I don't like cocky bad guys. I hope he's gonna die soon. I genuinely can't remember. Is he the only speaking male character in this game? It's something that I... it's something that did actually stand out to me the last time I played this, is how female dominated it is.